Evening, guys. Welcome to another Friday night devotional. I know they said Wednesday midweek study, but it's not. So today we're going to be in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, and we're going to be doing verse 11. So it says, "So encourage each other and build each other up, just as you are already doing." And so Paul's encouraging the Thessalonians to keep encouraging. He's saying, hey, you guys are already doing this, that's great, keep doing it. And it's something that a lot of the time we can kind of think of and say, oh yeah, so-and-so, yeah, they got a real gift of encouragement. But it's an encouragement for us to say, hang on a minute, if they're an encouragement by being such an encouragement, then maybe I should still be encouraging even if I don't feel like I have the gift of encouragement. And so a lot of the time we can think of encouragement as something that when someone's done a really good job, we want to encourage them and say, hey, great job, well done. Or, when someone's like feeling down or whatever else, we just give them some encouragement to help lift their spirits. And those are good things. We want to keep encouraging and help one another in that. But it isn't something that should only come in those times. We should be encouraging all the time, regardless, in speech, in just how we speak to people, and in our actions, just in being a blessing to other people. And in 1 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 12, Paul speaks to them again, and he says, "We pleaded with you, encouraged you, and urged you to live your lives in a way that God would consider worthy, for he called you to share in his kingdom and glory." And it's a reminder, looking at that actually this is part of our service to the Lord as well. That if we're being pleaded with and encouraged to actually live our lives in a way that God would consider worthy, we're saying, hang on a minute, I'm not just encouraging these people because I feel they need encouragement. I'm encouraging because I want to share what the Lord has given me, to share that love and that encouragement with other people. And so we want to give encouragement because it pleases the Lord, because we're blessing his children and we're blessing those that he's reaching out to, that we would then be able to share the word with them, that we'd be able to share the gospel with them as well. And so that should be our motivation, to be those lights that shine wherever we go. And so we shouldn't stop being an encouragement for those that we don't feel need any encouragement, or those that we don't get along with. A lot of the time, we can feel like, oh, they've got a big enough head, they don't need any encouragement kind of thing. And, often it's like, oh, don't bother giving any encouragement to so-and-so, you're just going to make their head bigger kind of thing. But it's actually like, no, we want to still be an encouragement to everyone that we're around, whether we feel they've got a big head or not. Because at the end of the day, everyone needs encouragement. And we want to encourage even those people that we don't necessarily get along well with. People who it's like, yeah, I don't feel they like me, we're not really on talking terms very much, but to still be willing to actually share the love with them, to actually encourage them that they would receive from us nothing but love. And so we're encouraged in Luke 6, verse 28, to bless those that curse us. And so it may need more of an effort to encourage those people, but at the end of the day, if we're actually doing it, we're getting our strength from the Lord in doing those things, because we want to bless them, and it forces us to actually ask the Lord for his help in doing so. Because we say, hey, this person is really hard for me to encourage, because every time I give an encouragement to them, they just turn back and they're like, yeah, I know. Okay, thanks. And, we try and encourage someone else, and their response is just like to say something back that isn't nice. And so a lot of the time it can feel like, well, what's the point? But at the end of the day, we're not doing it for people, we're doing it for the Lord, because we want to bless him, and in turn we want to bless his people and those that he's reaching out to. And so then even if they do something that we don't like, even if the response isn't what we were expecting, we know that we're still going to continue doing it because we're strengthened by the Lord in doing those things. And our motivation for that as well isn't for other people to like us. Our motivation is actually to bless them, is simply to share the love that we have from the Lord. And so then this is the place that we want to come from. We're encouraging others, coming from a place that's actually strengthened by the Lord and motivated by the Lord. And so I just want to encourage you guys tonight to be an encouragement to one another. God bless you guys.